presentation on what in Nellore city on behalf of Nellore Municipal Corporation. Sir, my presentation is visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
visible.
sir, it's visible. You can just play it on full screen.
Okay, it is on full screen, sir.
Sir, because we can see the normal mode only.
Nellore Municipal Corporation is on the NH16 at 250 kilometers from Chennai. This is a overall glance of the Nellore city. It is having at present a population of 7,56,000 and a total notified and non-notified 197 slums. Out of which 90,000 is the slum population, and we are at present giving 92 MLD of million liters per day of water to the public of Nellore city. Actually, we have formulated and implemented a water supply improvement scheme in the year 2019. Prior to 2019, the water supply sources from which the water is being supplied to the town is as depicted in the photos of presentation. At that time, actually the old scheme was designed in the year 1908, pre-independent days, and water is being supplied to the town through 2 galleries and 23 infiltration wells, which are constructed in the river bed of river Penna. The previously, when the population is meager, it is catering the needs of the population. As time goes on, the Nellore city's population has gone exponentially increased, and then it could not be it is not catering the needs of the Nellore Municipal Corporation water supply needs. At that time, moreover, when in the event of growth of population habitations around the river Penna, the grey water and usage water from the public is being let out into the river, thereby causing the main source of water polluted. In this scenario, we have the think over to go for a new scheme and with new perennial dependable source of water. Accordingly, a reconnaissance have been done, and surface water from the catchment of Krishna and Penna, it is stored at a dam called Somasila, and from there onwards it will be released to Sangam, which is 40 kilometers away from the Nellore city. There we thought of constructing our water supply project appurtenances, the components, etc. And accordingly, we have formulated the project. Actually, our service level benchmarks are like this. We have put the service level benchmarks. Coverage of water supply connections is 100%. At present, we have achieved 98%. Per capita water supply of water as per CPHEO norms is 135 LPCD. Now we are giving more than 135 LPCD for the core area of the town. But later on, some added panchayats are there within the town, added within the corporation. So in total, we are giving 125 LPCD. The frequency of supply is daily, twice, and 2 hours in each session. Morning 2 hours, evening 2 hours. At present, it is intermediate water supply system. and we are monitoring the water quality every day at the tail end points, at the source point, by deploying our team members. At source, we are having a laboratory. There we are measuring the TDS, pH value. At the same time, at the tail end of the distribution network, we are measuring residual chlorine content, which is the criteria for existence of the pathogenic bacteria, or like something like that. The efficiency in collection of water supply related charges is at present we have reached to 75%. And I will brief the main components of the salient features of the project. Actually, in this project, we have constructed a collecting well at Sangam Barrage, collecting the raw water from the barrage into the collecting well. Thereby, we have laid 1200 mm dia DI pipeline of 6 kilometers length up to 122 MLD, million liters per day capacity water treatment plant constructed at Hillock, nearby village called Muhammadapuram. So in this project, the beauty of this project is only 6 kilometers pumping using 530 kilowatt vertical turbine pump sets only. And at Muhammadapuram Hillock, water treatment plant of capacity 122 million liters per day is constructed. There, the water is treated in the treated mechanisms like aeration, sedimentation, that is primary treatment, and filtration, secondary treatment. After that, the chlorine will be injected into the water. After that, it will be collected into a clear water sump. From clear water sump, it will be pumped to the nearby adjacent elevated service balancing reservoir. Its capacity is 2150 kiloliters. The concept of establishing this elevated service reservoir is the Hillock's ground level is 85 meters from the mean sea level. There we constructed a ELBR up to plus 90 meters, because if the water is released from the TLBR, the water transmitted all the way from there to town 40 kilometers, and all the 79 overhead tanks constructed in the town will be filled with water by gravity only. So thereby reducing the recurring expenditure. These are the main components of the schematic diagram of the Nellore water supply improvement scheme. One is the intake well, as I said previously, vertical pump sets of 530 kW capacity, and after that water will be pumped to force pipeline of 6 kilometers, and there onwards 122 MLD water treatment plant is there. There water will be treated. After treating, clear water will be transmitted to the gravity main of 1000 mm dia. After reaching the clear water to the town, it will be diverted into 3 gravity mains called A, B, C. In A main, there are 21 ELSRs. In B main, there are 35 ELSRs. And in C main, there are again 22 ELSRs. In total, 79 ELSRs are there. After that, after filling the ELSRs, simultaneously, water will be distributed to the town through created already established network in this project, 724 kilometers of various natured pipes, HDPE, ductile iron pipes, as per CPHEO norms. These are the photographs of the salient features of the project. The first one is intake well at Sangam Barrage. From there onwards, it will be pumped to the aerator at water treatment plant at Mohammadapuram. This is the overall aerial view of the Mohammadapuram tank. Next. And this one is the filter beds in water treatment plant. There, the secondary treatment will be done. After that, it will be transmitted and filled to the ELSRs of 79 numbers in the town. And the unconnectivity and last mile achievement of providing the water tap connections to each and every household is done in this scheme. And these are the photographs of the tests done at our laboratory at source and as well as the distribution network. Also, for addressing the complaints in the water supply system, we have established a toll-free number that is 1800425113. And whatever the grievances come, we are trying to redress it within 24 hours, at the most 72 hours. So by constructing and providing this project of water supply, we have achieved last mile delivery of service in providing drinking water at the doorsteps of the houses. Primarily, prior to implementation of project, the slum dwellers used to provide much time in search of this, in search of water, drinking water for their daily utilities, and they are going to lose their precious time for working hours. In that aspect, it is fulfilled, and the time left over for them has been utilized for their jobs, etc., etc. And sustainable increase in health of the citizens has happened. Prior to implementation of this project, in water, we have observed some organic material and some toxic chemicals, a minute quantity. Of course, they may be within the permissible limits. It is avoided now by constructing this project. All these standards are in conformity with the BAS 10500 parameters. Next. Now the people of Nellore are very happy taking the water, potable water with good standards, daily twice, 2 hours span duration, morning and evening. And now we are thinking of to become this project sustainable for a longer period, because for doing the operation and maintenance, some expenditure, some revenues have to be pulled up. Despite having revenues from the domestic connections and bulk domestic connections from the public, we are thinking to commercialize some portion of water, that is up to 10 million liters of water per day, to the industries nearby, that is in the Krishnapatnam node, which is away 76 kilometers away from the Nellore city. We are preparing the DPR, and already we have prepared the revenue model. In this revenue model, so the water will be sold at the rate of 120 rupees per kiloliter, and the payback period roughly comes 3 years. So in that way, we have planned the sustainability of this project also. Thank you, sir.
Thanks to project augmented the water supply to citizens. How much population of the cities it covers?
Actually, our population is 7,56,000, sir. The entire population will be fed by this water, but the households, total number of households are 1,72,000. We are having at present 95,000 connections. And how public stand posts are also there. In total, the entire scheme is covering entire population of the town.
Sure, sure. It's almost covered. Thank you, sir. Excellent work.
Thank you, sir.
So how much subsidy element is there to supply water to the citizens in Nellore?
Pardon, sir. Can you repeat?
How much subsidy is being given by the government since your collection efficiency is merely 75%? So there must be some subsidy element.
So far, the subsidy element is not provided by the government, and the policy has to be taken by the government in this regard.
So how you are meeting your current expenditure since your collection efficiency is nearly 75%? Well,
Actually, the expenditure incurred on this project, including the men, consumables, energy, is around 12 crores per annum. And we are getting revenues out of connections roughly, I'm not having that calculation now, 8.5 crores like that.
so balance is 400.
Yes,
So from where this 400 crore is coming?
it is a deficit for us.
This means this,
We are meeting it from the municipal general funds. We are collecting the property tax from the public.
and that directly or indirectly is the subsidy provided by the government.
Yes, 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 sir.
So
That is there.
anyway, so what is so innovative in your project? There is no innovation as such because you have applied for Scotch Award. So this is a subsidy-driven program.
We are
Or
thinking of. We are
how,
thinking
how,
of.
how much time would you take to break even?
So break even will be done within two to 3 years, and we are planning for implementing the 24/7 water supply system at least in two zones. By designing the DMS, all those things. We are planning for that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.